Hey guys, how's it going? Brian here. We're back with Frostbite JL, and today we're going wheeling. Today we're going to head back out to Brown's Camp again. It has been raining the last couple days, so we'll see how muddy the trails are. I am excited to try out my new beadlocks, so we'll get a chance to use those today. All right, guys, stay tuned. Okay, guys, this is going to be part 2 of our wheeling trip to Brown's Camp. This part of the trip was pretty cool. We did end up getting stuck a couple times. If you guys haven't watched the first one, part 1, go ahead and check that out after this one. Alright, now me and Kevin are going to try to tackle this little rock garden here. Alright, I did manage to get myself hung up just enough that I couldn't get over that one rock, so we went ahead and hooked my Jeep up to Brian's JK, just gave it a little tug, and I was able to go right back through this. You guys want to just make sure you watch your lines on some of these. It is real important that you pick the right line. That line off to the right definitely is the harder one. Ken did have to engage his rear locker just to pop up that. After that, it was smooth sailing. Alright, now that we're all through this little rock section, we're going to head on down to the bottom of Saddle Up, and then we're going to head on to our last trail of the day. I really enjoy watching Ken's green TJ off-road. Definitely makes me miss my old white one. Alright guys, so now we're going to start our last trail of the day. This one's called Rocky Uphill. You'll see why here in a minute. This one ends up taking us quite a while. Yeah, that looks like a Tundra.
There's a Jeep that looks like it's winching him up. He's way high centered on the rock. It's all stock too. Does it look like they're actually able to move where we can get around and help them, or? Looks like a Jeep just pulled him off the rock he was stuck on, but
Alright guys, this is a good reminder to never wheel alone. Thankfully that truck had some friends with him in the Jeep. Unfortunately the Jeep did bash out its rear window trying to help him get recovered there. Definitely want to pay attention to the signage around here. If it's difficult, you probably don't want to take a stock rig up it. Alright, now that those guys were able to get off the trail, we're going to carry on up the hill. This next section is pretty rocky, and we do get hung up in a couple spots here in a second. Stay tuned.
Go. Don't come back too far.
What's behind me?
Got a big rock like 2 feet behind your tailpipe.
I can come back that far.
Yeah, you might scrape a shackle. Or a bumper.
So Kevin did manage to get himself wedged pretty good on that big rock. It was kind of stuck underneath his rear bumper. He did need to go ahead and winch out, so I went around to the front so he could hook up to my rear bumper, give him an anchor so he could winch out safely. There definitely wasn't a whole lot of large trees to winch off at this section. Alright, so let's go ahead and help him out.
How many big trees are here?
Wheel?
So right after we went ahead and got Kevin winched out, I managed to get myself stuck on a large rock up there on the left. I did go ahead and have to winch out. I hooked up to a small tree up the hill a little ways, and we got my Jeep up and out pretty easy. Alright, now let's watch the guys come up the hill. You guys noticed that tree saver off to the right? That was where I had to winch off here earlier to get my Jeep up. We all kind of got stuck on the same rock. Kevin's fighting that section right now where I was hung up. I did hit the rocker pretty hard and the rear control arm at the frame. Definitely need to get those skids on soon. Alright, here we go. The weather definitely made this a little bit more of a challenge. The mud was pretty slick. It was fun though. Alright, now it's Brian's turn to come up in his JK on 1 tons. He's also running KMC beadlocks and 37s. I definitely like his rig. Let's watch him get up it now.
Yeah, same spot.
Yeah, that'd be a lot better. Watch him just walk up this. Alright, now it's Ken's turn. It is always fun watching him wheel. He's got quite a bit of wheeling experience. His TJ is awesome to watch too. That long arm kit definitely makes short work of these big rocks. Alright, here we go. Okay, now that we're done with that first section of Rocky Uphill, it's time to do the last section. This one definitely has its challenges as well. Stay tuned, check it out. So this little rock section ends up being the challenging part of this trail. You do want to make sure you stay far enough right to clear it, but you also don't want to hit your top on that tree. I do get hung up here just a little bit, but Ken's able to spot me through. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it's just hard to judge what's going on. You can't see it. Yeah, cool. Thanks.
Okay, after that one section, it's a pretty easy climb up to the top. This ends up being a pretty challenging trail, but it was definitely one of my favorite from the day. Definitely want to come back and try this one when it's dry. Probably be a little bit easier, but the wet definitely made it more fun. Okay, that's going to do it for part 2 of our wheeling trip out to Brown's Camp. Definitely was a fun section. Definitely want to go back again. We had a great group of guys. Alright, now we're going to air up, say goodbye, and head on home. Alright guys, we're back from our wheeling trip. We went out to Brown's Camp today. We did several Black Diamond trails. It was really fun. It was quite wet though. Even needed a winch one time. Did bang up the undercarriage quite a bit. Do want to get some more sliders and rock protectors on there for the control arms. So we'll need to do that soon. Guys, go ahead and like and subscribe. Stay tuned. We got more cool videos coming up. We'll see you on the trails.